Let me hear from Alhaji. In opposition, the NDC accused the MPP of using state security to intimidate supposed opponents. It appears the tables have turned and we are experiencing a cyclical issue. Are you doing the same thing? Because that's the accusations against you now.
Well, I'm surprised that my brother has now found his voice. Has now, because he's not a journalist since yesterday. He's been a journalist for a very long time.
Who said that I've not found my voice?
When you were talking about...
No, why is it on record that I've not found my voice? Anybody arrested for speaking their mind, I speak against it. Not today, not tomorrow. It's my principle. So if you say I'm not found, it's as if those that happened in the past, I didn't say anything about it. No.
I haven't heard it. But let's move on. Let's move on. Masa, nobody is saying that you can't talk. You can express yourself. Whilst expressing yourself, you make sure that it doesn't affect somebody. Let me give you a typical example, and then I will ask him to give me the answer. We are now in a democratic state. It's not everybody who is happy about what is happening. He goes to the radio station, he comes here, and says, look, what John Dramani Mahama is doing, I'm not happy. I'm calling for the military to stake a coup tomorrow. Tomorrow there must be a coup. Okay? He comes up because he has every right to express himself, say whatever he wants to say. So he comes here because he's not happy. He calls on, he uses your platform here to say, look, I'm not happy about what is happening in Ghana. Why? Somebody is saying that, why should the dollar come down to 10? It's affecting his business. I am calling, the military must rise up. We need a coup in Ghana tomorrow. So then you keep quiet and you go and sit down and say that freedom of expression. Then tomorrow, soldiers wake up and there is a coup. I want to ask him, if somebody gets up or somebody comes to tell him that, look, your son has been murdered. Freedom of speech has been killed. Freedom of speech. I have every right to say whatever I want to say. He gets up. He's so much annoyed. Or his sons or his friends go and attack the one who came telling him that, and they murder the next person. It's not criminal because he's saying that so long as freedom of speech must never be criminal. They shouldn't see any criminality in it. I thought that he was going to actually give certain I've given you 2 examples. Is there any criminality in that or no criminality in that?
There's no criminality in that.
In the speech, but the actions that follows the
speech of calling for a coup, there's no criminality in that. Because we get to court, they'll ask you, what shows that I have any plans to go and commit a coup? The point is calling for people to come and make a coup. That's why I'm conducting a coup. The state must be able to prove that I've taken steps to be able to say I want to conduct a coup. So if I make a call for a coup, it's a statement I've made. It is not criminal. The state apparatus has several investigative institutions. If they want to put surveillance on me to find out whether I am collaborating with some people to conduct a coup, if they are free to do it, but they can't arrest me for saying that.
Wow. So the state apparatus cannot invite you.
No, you can't. It's not.
Is that your law?
That is free speech.
That is
free speech.
Right, Elvis.
Please, Elvis, I think that you've made a point. You've made your point. I'm just coming from a practical point of view. I talk a lot. I'm always on air. In whatever I say, I am mindful of whatever I say. Because I know where my freedom begins, another freedom starts. And where mine ends, another one starts. So I must be measured in whatever that I say. Then there is the security aspect. Why did Kandapa come to say that even in court, the unanimous is posing a security problem? And that if the court, the judges keep on giving any government issue that goes there, he gets it, and then the other one loses, and that it poses a security threat. Where does it pose a security threat?
Based on the perception.
Exactly. So if you get up and you say that because I'm not happy, there should be a coup. Okay? I don't have the right to call you and find a place. What have I done that you are not happy with? To the point that you are calling for a coup. So that we can know, because nobody wants a coup.
But see, in this case, it's not just an invitation. You are raiding homes.
No, which one? No, for Wuntumi. Please, did you read well? He was invited and he refused. Wuntumi was invited and he refused. Mind you, I am not here to preach retaliation.
What of Adenta Kumi?
I don't have full facts on that. But when he went, and then I'm told the minority leader and others went, and after Giorgio, they released him.
We're told that his wife miscarried. Damage has been caused.
Oh, but please, you are told. You see, some of these things, and that is exactly freedom of speech.
Confirmed.
Yeah, freedom of speech. What shows that that is the reason why she had miscarriage. You see, what shows that the miscarriage she was going to have it, and I just coincided.
We're looking for reasons and explanations. Then it gives impetus to what Elvis is saying.
No,
there should be freedom of speech.
No. Okay, so supposing, and now you've even brought a very good example. Just because somebody is saying that, look, your husband, you will see what I'll do to your husband. The woman is pregnant. Your husband, I'm going to take him. He will do this for saying 1, 2, 3, and the woman miscarriages. Just like you are saying. Is that a complaint? Is it a criminal? Then what is the offense there? Just the same, through freedom of speech. The person is expressing freedom of speech.
You're not prosecuted for the miscarriage, but you'll be prosecuted for threat.
Elvis, when you were talking, I was quiet. There were certain things that you were saying, I wasn't in agreement, but I kept quiet.
Very well.
Because I think that all what we are saying, let the viewers and the listeners, they will judge. Me, I am never in favor of so many armed men going for one person. It's not necessary. To me, it's not. Because the state is powerful than an individual.
Exactly.
There are so many avenues by which you can get the person, call the person. If the person doesn't come, you can even go to court. Of course, I'm happy that all the searches that they did, they went with warrant. Which means that it wasn't something illegal. Maybe it is the mode that I'm talking about, but not the actual deed itself. Maybe the way somebody, maybe so many people to attract this and this, it's not necessary. You are going with a warrant. You can even invite it. You can let the court search a warrant. There are so many ways. But as for you saying that you can say whatever you want, the freedom of speech can bring coup. It is the mouth that brings the coup.
Thank you, Alhaji. Ibrahim, let me come to you on this matter of
and until the law, I'm coming, just 1 second, Ibrahim. Until the law that is talking about is either expunged or amended, it is still the law.
It is still the law. Very well.